Welcome! Yes, come right in, yes. Welcome! Welcome!
Oh, she's chipper.
Oh, God.
TM was an antique shop that sat about 2/3 of the way down Kalanick Street. No one at the time really put much thought into why the shop was called this, although some speculated that the name stood for the Magical Time Machine. In reality, it was actually an abbreviation of the first owner's name, Tamsin Morris Thomas Michael. The speculation, however, had stuck and was generally more accepted than the truth.
Do come in. All is for sale at reasonable prices. You break it, you buy it, and all that malarkey.
Oh, geez, thanks.
Is there anything I can help you with today? Looking for a particular item? We have a large selection of Celtic bronze ornaments, porcelain china, sewing machines, and jam-first collectibles.
Oh, thank you, but we were just browsing. We were directed here by a police officer.
Ah, yes, Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
Yes, indeed. I too thought it was a fairly peculiar name myself, but I suppose to each their own. My grandson is called Xavier McFarlane. He goes to Tulsa College. He's studying arts and crafts. I told him it wasn't a real profession, but he never seems to listen to me.
Oh, I wonder why.
Hey, Gran, did you want this box of copper kettles over here or in the window?
Oh, speak of the devil and he will come! Xavier, come here and tell these people what you're doing at college.
Hi, folks. Sorry for Gran. She can be quite forgetful. Granny, I don't go to college anymore. I'm a grown man. You know full well it's not arts and crafts. It's carpentry, okay?
Oh, right, yes. So it is.
Seems like the old bat's losing a few marbles to me.
Sam, I will kick you in the Hakuna Matatas. Stop being an ungrateful toadstool.
What does that mean?
No, it's quite alright. It's not the worst I've heard. She developed a cyst in her eardrum some 18 years ago and has been losing her hearing and sight ever since.
Oh my gosh, that's awful. I can't imagine what you're going through.
It's not too bad. We placed her in here so she can shout at someone other than us.
Oh, that's gonna be tough. Too bad you can't, go into the task manager and stop the multiplying process, am I right?
Sam, no.
Oh.
Right.
Well, I think we better be off now. My mom's gonna flip if we don't get her green tea back.
At that moment, Sam suddenly developed an interest in antiques.
What is that?
What, did you see a toy car or something?
Oh, I see you have a good eye. That's a sword.
Granny, I think they can see that.
Oh, sure they can. Xavier, go get the big black book from the back.
Sure thing. This one?
No, the other one. The one that says gauntlets and gas on it.
Oh, right. Here we are.
Very good. Now let's see here. Ah, yes. This is an 1895 Naval Admiral's sword. It was made in North Hampshire, England. This particular item was given to Admiral Seymour Farrell by the Archbishop of Canterbury. He had named Asmithdras after the name of his first child, who had died of a mysterious illness at the age of 3 in 1892. With this sword at his side, there weren't many people who could match his sheer power and tenacity. Admiral Farrell had gone missing at the turn of the 19th century after his wife had become ill and died of a similar illness to his son. His sword, however, was found upon Land's End Beach, some 239 miles away from his last known location. The reason for this was, well, unknown.
Oh my God!
Whoa, that's one intense story.
Indeed. You know, Gran, I don't think you should start placing cards with the stories on the atoms. You always were a good storyteller, and I think people enjoy it.
Yes, well, I think I'm getting too old for this.
So, how much do you want for it?
Sam! You can't have it! It's too precious!
I can! It's on sale, isn't it?
Certainly is. You can have it for 57 pounds.
Can you do 30?
47.
36.
40, and your lady friend there has to help my grandson clean out the back.
Sam!
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry, ma'am, but I've been told that I can't sell my friend here into slavery.
Ooh, thank you.
Although, we agreed that was only to bearded men. I think I'm quite happy to sell her to an old...
42 pounds and no helping.
Sarah!
Ah, well, I suppose that will have to do.
Don't be so stingy, Mushroom Head, and pay the woman.
I wish you would tell me what that meant.
Oh great, more cleaning.
The following morning, Sam began working on the sword. Carefully inspecting the leather hilt, he found that it required new upholstery. He also noticed that the blade was incredibly blunt and rusted over.
Awesome! Right, let's see what we can do with you.
Over the next 3 weeks, Sam spent an ungodly amount of time repairing the sword, removing rust, reupholstering the hilt, and sharpening and polishing the blade. Sarah and his mother, however, were by no means impressed.
Come on, Sam, we gotta go to school.
Yeah, I'll be there in a bit.
But he never came. His own mother couldn't move him.
Sam, take the dog out for a walk.
Yep, just finishing this off. 1 second.
In total, Sam had spent 154 hours restoring his new weapon. Was it worth it? Of course. But not for the reasons Sam had intended.
Okay, Miss Andrews, I made a quick assessment of Sam here, and his condition seems to have greatly improved. I can tell you with all certainty that he just had a 24-hour bug that has more or less subsided now. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, you see, Mom? I'm fine.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming out, Dr. Price.
No worries. Now that we know Sam's okay, how have you been feeling these past few days? Have you recovered from your bowel screening last week?
Oh yes, and I've been drinking that Twinings decaffeinated green tea you recommended.
And have you felt the difference?
Oh yes, it's amazing stuff, green tea. My excretions have felt like they're on a bed of fresh air.
Kill me now.
Hey, Sam, you coming out today?
Yes, finally. Yeah, coming.
But Sam, we don't know if you're fully recovered yet. Don't you think you should spend another day in bed?
Dr. Price?
Oh, I'm sure he'll be fine.
Great, thanks.
Ugh, that child. He really gets my goose.
Well, as long as you don't get too stressed, it can bring on all sorts of problems. Now, do tell me more about how that green tea is helping you.
It was cold that evening. The sunset's bright, glowing beams had been split asunder and engulfed by a thick gray fog. The only thing that could be seen in Trevenna Close was the dim light squeezing out of Sam's garage door. As the fog bellowed down, a silence had emerged. Suddenly, it was broken by an unholy screech.
Yes! Finally!
Sam had done it! He had finally crafted the sword to perfection. He was so overcome with excitement he could hardly contain himself.
Finally, you're finished! The perfect sword.
And perfect it was. An edge so fine it could slice the antenna off an ant from 6 feet away. A blade so light you could lift it with one finger. A weapon so perfectly balanced.
Sam, what is all that ruckus?
And a victory so short-lived.
I've done it, Mom! I've finally done it! The perfect sword!
Oh, that's great, Pigeon. Now come inside. It's bedtime.
And so, Sam went to bed. After accomplishing so much that day, he knew he could finally get some rest. At least, that's what he thought.
What the hell?
Sam went to go investigate the mysterious clattering. He jumped out his bedroom, hopped the fence bordering the garden, and crouched beneath the garage window. Sam raised his head to peer into the garage, but found only darkness. At this point, Sam wasn't sure if the noise was from a stray cat, another human, or a mixture of the two. But what he did know was that he had to get them out. So, Taking a deep breath that would make a dragon jealous, he crept around to the garage door and flung it open as fast as possible. He then closed his eyes and let out a mighty roar that could shatter the sky. Sam slowly opened his eyes and found nothing out of the ordinary. His tools were where he had left them, his welding mask was hung up, his iPhone 5 was on the counter, and his sword was standing right in the middle of the garage. All was normal, and he felt ready to go back to bed, knowing that all was okay.
Oh, must have been a cat.
So, Sam turned around to head out through the garage door when the realization hit him. It was beyond description. It was similar to having 47 bricks, or about 17 stones if you're English, no judgment here, placed on the chest and then having 3 great African elephants, I assume on top of each other, ride a unicycle on top while juggling PCs and not Macs because we care about functionality here. What were we talking about? Oh, right. Sam turned back around, his face as grave as a morgue. His sword, the great Asmithdras, bestowed upon Admiral Seymour Farrell by Archbishop of Canterbury, lost, found, and then overhauled by Sam himself, was not where he'd left it. It was upright and hopping.
Holy cow, Sam! I'm very impressed! You handle yourself very well under pressure. I'd be out of there like a shot if I saw something like that. Sam? Seriously, Sam, you okay?
Oh my gosh! Sam! Help! Is there a doctor in the house?
I'm a doctor. Let me through.
Oh, thank God. He's not making sense, Dr. Price.
He appears to be in a state of shock, Miss Andrews. Can you please go get a cold flannel and a pillow?
Hold on, Mrs. Andrews. It looks like there's something in his foot.
Oh my, so there is. Quick, get it out, get it out.
No problem.
Oh no, my dear. I wouldn't suggest.
Oops.
Jesus H. Christ, Sarah! I can't feel my leg!
Well, that worked.
Next time on Too Sharp.
Wait, who the hell are you?
Sam then jumped out of bed and showed Sarah and his mother out of his room. He soon got dressed, brushed his teeth, grabbed his school bag, and scampered out of the house without so much as a hug for his mother. Quite disrespectful if you ask me.
Aw, you're so cute when you have to be.
Shut it, you! Wait, you didn't hear that?
Huh? Hear what?
Huh. I guess I must just be imagining things.
It's probably just a medication.
Sorry, Master. I didn't hear anything either.
What?
I don't get paid enough for this.